Okay, so there is, in fact, a parasite going around where people are getting explosive diarrhea. That's not why I was late. Let me explain why I was late. Okay, it's not. It's not that I'm late. It's just that when I schedule the stream, it doesn't really let me do it every 10 minutes. It lets me do it every 15. So I can only schedule it for, like, let's say 3 p.m., 3:15, 3:30, 3:45, 4 p.m. I can only do it that way. And unless it's a United States game, I don't want to go live for more than 10 minutes prior to the game. But then it forces me to schedule it 15 minutes prior. So all of you think I'm late, but I'm not really late. Know what I'm saying? I'm not like actually late. Okay, so Argentina versus England. For anyone that's wondering who am I rooting for, I'll get to that in a second, but I just want to make one thing clear. I predicted, even though everyone thought that France was going to destroy Spain, they were going to go through. Spain has looked shaky, this and that. I predicted that Spain was going to defeat France. And if you guys go to the Chappelle channel, this video right here that I posted on Chappelle Football, the link is in the description to the channel. I explained why I picked Spain, and I was right. Okay, I was right. And then today, I am predicting that England will defeat Argentina. I'm no English fan. I'm far from that. I also don't speak with their silly accent, right? As you may have noticed already. I think England will defeat Argentina. I think they have more talent right now on the flanks and even more depth in central positions with Jude Bellingham and Harry Kane rotating. Jude Bellingham arriving late in the box, Harry Kane even playing as a false nine, right? At times, I think ultimately England will advance. In terms of defense, both defenses have been kind of shaky throughout the World Cup. They have a lot of it reminds me a lot of France in World War II. These teams don't believe in defending. The only difference is they don't surrender that quickly. They don't surrender as quickly as France. But yeah, 11 Wanks is saying, "Eel, did you wash your hands? By the way, F Argentina." Yeah, I want Argentina out. I washed my hands, but the thing is, I didn't go to the bathroom. I wasn't late because of the bathroom. That's not why I was late. It wasn't because of the bathroom. I was late because I planned on only going live at 2:50. I'll go through the starting 11 in a second, but let me put here the answer on screen right now. Oh, another reason why I was late. I'm at the Pokemon Center queue. I'm trying to buy the Pokemon 30th anniversary cards because it's hard. Like if you don't buy it from their website directly, you're screwed because then you have to buy it from scalpers. And I can get like a box for $70, which is worth it, or I can go buy it from a scalper for 400. So right now I have another tab open here, and it's the Pokemon Center queue. I'm waiting, but I haven't gotten it yet. I'm not as good as the bots. I'm not as good as the bots. So everyone's been asking, who do I want to win, Argentina or England? And as I said here on Twitter, the answer ain't really simple. It's not simple. So ultimately, I want, okay, I want England to win, but I want this game to drag on, go to extra time, make sure England is tired. And I also want Jude Bellingham or Kane to maybe get a red card. That way we can kind of lock in Spain to win the World Cup, which I still think they're the favorites. As for Argentina, I want them to lose badly. I want them to feel the pain of losing this World Cup. I want Argentina the hell out of this World Cup, like right now. Get them out. I want them out of the World Cup. Everyone, make sure to drop a like in the stream, by the way. Make sure to drop a like in the stream. Let me see. They're saying, is this a Pokemon live watch along? No, but I do have it open. And if I do manage to beat the bots and get myself a Pokemon 30th anniversary Elite Trainer box with some beautiful cards, they're wonderful cards, I will let you guys know. I will let you guys know. Lex saying, Tack, what's your favorite Pokemon? I know it sounds just like I'm just going with the most popular one, but it is my favorite Pokemon. It's Charizard. Right, I grew up. My first Pokemon game was Pokemon Yellow. I know you can't pick a starter in that game, right? You start with Pikachu, but you get all the starters. You get Bulbasaur, Squirtle, and Charmander. Charizard has always been my favorite Pokemon. Now, if we keep going down the list, it changes a little bit, right? I like Mewtwo. I like Greninja. That's a new Pokemon. Greninja is a great Pokemon. And everyone's saying, "Is this a hate watch?" Yeah, look, I'm hate watching both, but I want England to win today. I do want England to win. I want England to advance, and hopefully they get a red card or two. Hopefully they get a red card or two, and with that, they'll be destroyed by Spain. I still think Spain are the favorites, but we have to. I'll talk about that in the prediction video. When I do a prediction video, okay, which I'm going to do it on Chappelle Football. You guys make sure you subscribe to Chappelle Football. When I do a prediction video, I'll talk about the final because we have to see who makes it, right? Is it going to be England? Is it going to be Argentina? I firmly believe England will win today, but time will tell. It's not an easy game. It's not an easy game. Let's hope the ref is fair. That's what I'm hoping for a fair ref. That's all I can ask for. Right now, we have 62 likes. Let's get those likes up to 150 before we start the game. Let me pull up the starting 11, right? We should probably go through the starting 11 of both teams. Let's go through the starting 11 of both sides, Argentina and England. In terms of analysis, guys, I've done that already in the prediction video. So England has Pickford on goal. Again, there he is. John Stones and Gehi are the two center backs. Reece James is starting at the right back, and Spence is starting at the left back. So Reece James is starting right there. Declan Rice and Elliot Anderson, Anthony Gordon, Jude Bellingham, and Rodgers. Really? They're starting Morgan Rodgers from Aston Villa today. Interesting. They could have started Saka. They went with Rodgers. And Harry Kane up top. Definitely Bellingham and Kane are the two to watch right there. Incredible players. They've been unbelievable in the World Cup. Jude Bellingham has been one of the best players in the World Cup alongside like Kylian Mbappe, for example. They're saying Blaziken is a wonderful Pokemon, by the way. He's a wonderful Pokemon, Blaziken. Now, Argentina, they're set up on a 4-4-2. Emi Martinez on goal, Tagliafico on the left, Molina on the right, Christian Romero and Lisandro Martinez as the two center backs. Midfield will have Enzo Fernandez, McAllister, Paredes, and then Simeone. Simeone will be playing on the right. Interesting choice right there from Scaloni. Up top, you have Julian Alvarez and Lionel Messi. I thought Messi looked gassed last game for Argentina against Switzerland. Right, he looked pretty damn gassed. They're saying Aaron Rodgers. No, it's not Aaron Rodgers. It's Morgan Rodgers. Did I say Aaron? I'm sorry, Morgan Rodgers. I thought he looked gassed, Lionel Messi last game. That's what I thought, but we'll see how Messi does today. Gen Z's a lady saying, has this World Cup helped or hurt Messi's legacy? It didn't hurt his legacy. I don't think it hurt Messi's legacy. In terms of helping it, I mean, dude, if he wins the World Cup, it doesn't matter if people say it's rigged or not. If he wins the World Cup, his legacy will just go up even higher, even though his legacy is as high as it gets. Now, everyone, before we continue, today's stream has a sponsor. So before we start the game, a quick hydration break. We'll be back in 90 seconds. Okay, not 60, not 75, 90 seconds. While the ad is playing, make sure to drop a like in the video. Go to the bathroom if you have to. Make sure to listen to the ad, but go to the bathroom, wash your hands, and we'll be back in 90 seconds. It's very easy to overspend during the summer. Traveling, outdoor activities, and much more. You know, just living life in general. However, you can and you will stay financially responsible. And that's why today we are partnering up with Monarch, the best budgeting app of 2025, according to the Wall Street Journal and myself. And you can use the code TMTV at monarch.com to get your first year off Monarch Core half off at just $50. That is $50 off your first year at monarch.com with the code TMTV. Now, Monarch, what is it? It's the personal financial app that tracks everything for you. Your accounts, savings, investments, spending, whatever you want. You literally link all your accounts within minutes. It's very simple. And then you see your money organized with clean visuals and smart categorization. You can also even collaborate in the app with your partner or a financial advisor at no extra cost. It's very easy to use, trust me. And I started using it to keep track of my cash flow and spending. And honestly, this has been saving me time and money. It kept everything organized. I'm not using spreadsheets anymore. And you know, time is money. So it's actually saving me money twice. And you can use the code TMTV at monarch.com to get your first year off Monarch Core half off at just $50. That is $50 off your first year at monarch.com with the code TMTV. Thank you very much, Monarch, for sponsoring the channel. All right on time. The game just started right here. Argentina versus England. These are countries that hate each other. They have bad blood right there. These are countries that very much hate each other. Okay. By the way, the ref is an MLS ref. It's an American ref today for this game. We have an American ref. The game has started. I'm going to put on screen the timer. Say, Xavier, sorry, I don't buy that you use Monarch. I actually did. I didn't know about Monarch until they started sponsoring me, but I do have it. I connected my bank accounts. I do have it. Do you want me to show you the emails that I get notifications and everything? It helps me quite a bit. The only thing that Monarch did to me, if you think about it, it's just saving me time. It's mainly what it is. I just don't really have to waste time really looking at different bank accounts that I have, because I do have a company as well. I just connect all of it, and it just makes it a lot easier for myself. Some people don't need it. Some people don't need it. If you have one bank account, it's pretty easy. Anyhow, game started. England here with the ball. And Zach is saying, it's too bad we have John Strong and Stu Hoden calling the semifinals and final on Fox. Couldn't have picked a worse pairing. Yeah, look, you can mute them. I have it muted right now. You can also watch it on Peacock, Telemundo. Look at Paredes already pushing Jude Bellingham. But you can mute them. That's probably the best bet right now, Zach. And Antonio, oh, thank you for the very, very, very generous super chat, Antonio. I really appreciate it. Wow. Everyone, say thank you to Antonio for me. And thank you, everyone that sent a super chat. But wow. Antonio saying, Tack, Hardy, thanks for all the work you and Pete have done in the long, frustrating path to 2026. Thanks for what you do now. After this game, off overseas for a bit, but look forward to this fall. Young players, Pochettino, BJ Callahan, a wiser MLS, Fed, best wishes. Thank you very much, Antonio. I hope you have a great trip, okay, wherever you're going overseas. I don't know where you're traveling to, but I'm sure you're going to have a great time with you, your family, whoever you're traveling with. I hope you have a great time there on your trip. Thank you very much for supporting the channel. And yeah, we're looking forward. We do have some good young up and coming prospects. Oh my God, I need to drink more here. Hold on. Some young rising prospects for the U.S. men's national team, along with the fact that this generation is not done, but they do need a revamp. They do need to strengthen up. Oh my God, another hard hit from Argentina. Argentina is starting a little bit too aggressive. A little bit too aggressive. But Antonio, yeah, you don't need to send a super chat. If you put there in the chat, I'm just curious where you're traveling to overseas. Are you traveling to Cabo Verde? Are you going to Cape Verde? Because I know a lot of people want to go to Cape Verde after this World Cup. If you put there in the chat, I'll see it. I'll see it. Don't need to send a super chat. Just say if you're going. Thank you very much, Antonio. Appreciate it. Thank you. Oh, look at Spicy Jeff here. How you doing, Spicy Jeff? All right, so a hard hit there from Enzo Fernandez. Yeah, the game starts a little bit aggressive here, right? A little bit of aggressive game. I told you guys, there's bad blood. There's bad blood between these countries. There's bad blood between Argentina and England. You can tell. They hate each other. They really do hate each other. So is Brazil rooting for England or Argentina? England, for sure. England. I look, if you gave me if I could pick to get both of them eliminated, if I could choose, I would want both of them out. That's what I truly want. But today, I just need Argentina out of this World Cup ASAP. I know we'll talk about this on the predictions video. I'll talk about it in the predictions video. Okay, Spicy Jeff saying, does anyone want to buy used dolls? Jeff, what do you mean by used dolls? What are these dolls? Oh, that was a beautiful play. Who was that? Who was that? Oh, let me see if I got the Pokemon queue. 37 minutes for my Pokemon queue, guys. Remind me, okay? I have to keep checking there. I have to keep checking if I can get the Pokemon Elite Trainer box. Thank you very much, also Spicy Jeff. Thank you very much, Spicy Jeff, for the super chat. But I don't think anyone wants your used dolls. No one wants them. Julian Alvarez, Mark Gehi, Elliot Anderson. England being the more ball dominant team, we're seeing Argentina being a bit more reactive today. A very aggressive Argentina, by the way. Reactive and aggressive. Argentina out the ball. Romero. Anthony Gordon trying to press Martinez. Paredes. Molina marked by Bellingham. Simeone now fighting for it. Oh, it's Spence, the left back. I didn't watch much Tottenham. Did this guy play well for Tottenham this season? Spence? Did he play well? Oh, has to say I'm in the Pokemon queue as well. Yeah, I just want to get myself some 30th anniversary products. I just want to get some, but it's just like it's very hard with Pokemon these days unless you're willing to pay. Like the thing is, the scalpers market, it's impossible. It's impossible, right? It's literally impossible in the scalpers market. Like I try to see, like, oh, how much is the Elite Trainer box for the 30th anniversary? It's like $400-500. It's insane. Now, if you buy it at the Pokemon website, it's like $70, which is a fair price. Pickford tries to go long. All right, here comes England down the right. Let's see if something comes out of this. Cross goes in, clear by McAllister. That's a corner for England. Corner for England. Oh, they're saying Spence was terrible for Spurs. That's weird. Jeff is saying congrats on the 69,000 subs. Thank you very much, Spicy Jeff. Thank you, thank you, thank you very much. By the way, did Antonio say where he's traveling to? He sent a very, very generous super chat. I really appreciate it, Antonio. I just wonder where he's traveling overseas. I wonder how many people are going to travel to Cape Verde now. All right, corner kick for England. Corner kick for England. Yes, we hit 69,000 subs, which is insane. Declan Rice. Cross goes in. Cleared by Romero. Bellingham fighting for it. Messi loses to Spence. Yeah, dude, there's no way this game doesn't have like a red card. There's absolutely no way. These teams like freaking hate each other. By the way, everyone, make sure to drop a like in the stream if you haven't already. It's a great way to support the channel for free. Argentina trying to play out of the back. And that's another foul. Foul for Argentina on the defensive end. Insane. Insane. It's like, yeah, congrats. Thank you, American Auto Transport LLC. Thank you very much. We hit 69,000 subscribers. I'm very happy. It's actually, it's kind of crazy, right? It's pretty much perfect. We hit 69,000 subscribers by the end of the World Cup. Jacob is saying, watching this World Cup, I don't think it's done anything for MLS, but my casual viewing family is in love with Holland and want to watch Man City now. Yeah, look, for MLS, it's not going to have a negative impact. There might be some rise in interest for MLS, like very marginal, very negligible almost. It's not going to hurt MLS. But yes, in terms of being like a difference maker for MLS, I doubt it. I doubt it. People are going to end up tuning in to the Premier League, to the Champions League. And here's the thing too. For MLS to grow, it has to be based on two things, okay, in terms of popularity. One is quality, which I talked about this before. The quality of MLS is not as bad as people portray it. It's not that bad. But there are leagues that are better. La Liga is better. Premier League's better. The top 5 leagues are better. The Champions League, all of that is better. Okay, so MLS is not winning in terms of quality, but that's fine. You don't have to be the best league in the world for your country to watch you. What you do need is a personal connection. And many people struggle to have that personal connection with MLS. That is the reality, right? That is the reality. many people struggle. Neat is saying, Tack, my mom just got back from Japan and got me 2 elite trainer boxes and 2 premium boxes. That's awesome. Honestly, depending on those prices, open one of each, sell the other two, and recoup the money. Open two of them, sell 2 of them, recoup the money, or just open all of it. The funnest thing about Pokemon cards is literally opening it. It's I don't know, man. Like getting a whole booster box and just ripping it open is it's wonderful. It's wonderful. But back to Jacob's point, I agree with you. I don't think the World Cup has done as much as people think for MLS. It's not going to have a negative impact on MLS, that's for sure. Marco's saying, is the Brazilian league better than MLS? Yes, it is. In terms of quality, yes, it is better than MLS in terms of quality. They spend more money there, right? Got to say that. They're showing this random Brit on this, like right there, attending the game. I don't know who he is. I don't know who he is. All right, England recovers it with Anderson. Mr. Anderson. Who got the reference? Who got the reference right there? Mr. Anderson. Not many people will get that. The young people won't get that reference. I'm not that young. I'm getting old, man. I'm getting very old. But the young people will not get that reference right there. They're saying, who's that? Mr. Anderson. Someone got it. There it is. The Matrix. Older people know what I'm talking about. Mr. Anderson is Neo. That's how Agent Smith calls Neo in the Matrix. But I guess teenagers these days or people in their early 20s, they don't even know that. That was like so iconic back in the early 2000s. They're saying, bro, everyone get. No, they don't, dude. No, they don't. Believe me. Believe me, they do not. They do not. It's only people that are 30 years old or older. 30 years old or older. All right. So far, 8,000 a game in 12 minutes. We're averaging almost a foul per minute. 8,000 a game right now, guys. We should keep track of the fouls. Oh my God, Nick, you're 37 and you never saw them? Dude, you have to watch The Matrix. The sequels of The Matrix are not great. They're okay. Like I actually enjoy it. They're okay, the sequels, right? There's 4 movies. But the first one, The Matrix, I don't think it's too crazy to say The Matrix is probably among like top 15, top 20 best movies of all time. The Matrix. You got to watch it. If you watch the first one, watch the sequels. They're okay. They're just not up there with the first one, right? That's the one thing I'll tell you. But it's an incredible movie. Here comes Argentina with Simeone. And he's offside. He's off. Oh, Lord. You guys got to watch The Matrix then. I'm seeing that a lot of you haven't. It might scare you a little bit because we might be heading towards The Matrix with AI, right? The Matrix, some people even say The Matrix is more of like a documentary about AI. But you should 100% watch it. Like, it's a wonderful movie. It's Keanu Reeves at his best. All right, let's put it that way. All right, England with the ball here, 14 minutes. Both teams struggling to create. This game looks like a Libertadores game so far. They're just beating the crap out of each other. Bellingham coming very deep here to get the ball. Gehi, Spence. Oh, he found Anthony Gordon. This could be dangerous. Anthony Gordon down the left. He has a lot of space. Cuts inside. Cuts inside again. Release the ball, dumbass. Release the damn ball. Dumbass. Oh, boy. Jonathan saying, any tips on how to get a casual viewing friends to get over flopping? I try to explain it's part of drawing fouls, but some are so unjustifiable. Well, what you can tell them is one, I mean, I watch the NBA. There's a lot of flopping in the NBA. Okay. Not as much as soccer, but there's a lot of flopping in the NBA. But the thing is, sometimes, this is what I'll say. I've played soccer a lot in my life. I still do, but no longer competitive, right? I stopped playing competitive till tore my ACL. So that was like when I was like 24. Sometimes when a player jumps or flops, it's usually sometimes to avoid contact. Okay, sometimes it's to avoid contact. So it's not always that the player is flopping. There are some really bad flops, like the Embolo one, but sometimes we think a player's flopping, but he's actually just kind of jumping or diving to avoid contact and avoid injuries. So that's probably the best way to explain to them. Now, some flops are just embarrassing, and there's absolutely no way you can justify it. Absolutely no way. But I'm just saying sometimes the reason a player flops, it's that he's trying to avoid contact. Argentina with the ball, England will counterattack. Bellingham, good dispossession there from Paredes. He recovers the ball. I'm still on the Pokemon queue. 26 minutes, and I'll be able to order my Pokemon cards. Argentina, nice spin. McAllister, Messi, lose the ball. No call. No call. Messi's begging for a foul. The ref didn't call it. And Argentina fouled. Holy crap, dude. How many fouls in this game so far? How many fouls already? Let me see. So far, I'm trying to pull up the stats here. Where are the fouls? So far, 8 fouls in 16 minutes. One foul every 2 minutes. One foul every 2 minutes. Jeff saying the Bundesliga coverage was purchased by USA Network, so the Premier League and the Bundesliga are also on USA. Also, no shirts, league soccer. So yeah, I saw that the Bundesliga will be in the USA Network. I kind of like that. That means, but they're also going to be in Fandango, right? The movie theater thing. I don't know, like Bundesliga. I only watch the Americans there, so probably Tillman these days, and I guess Mathis Albert for Dortmund. Now, also no shirts league soccer. What do you mean by that? Like, you want a soccer league where no one wears a shirt? Yeah, I don't know about that. You should send the link to Pete. Oh shit, you're right. Hold on. Hold on. Let me send the link to Pete. I forgot. I'm going to send it to Pete right now. Was Pete in the chat? Let me send him the link. I just sent Pete the link. I don't know if he's available though. I don't know if Pete's available, but I just sent him the link. Was he in the chat? I didn't see him. He wants guy. So Spicy Jeff wants guys shirtless. Yeah, Jeff, you might want to join a Sunday pickup league then. Skins versus shirts. Then you'll get your shirtless guys there. I hope you enjoy. What is the World Cup record? World Cup record game with the most fouls. So the World Cup record for the game with the most fouls was Argentina and England. Argentina and England hold the record for the most fouls. It was 56 fouls in the 2002 World Cup. Did you guys know that? Did you guys know that? So the record for the most fouls is Argentina versus England in the 2002 World Cup. Now they're trying to break that record, right? They have 8 fouls this game. I don't know if they're going to break 56. I don't know if they're going to break 56. Declan Rice. That'll be a throw-in for England. 18 minutes. Declan Rice was asking for a foul. They're going to break that record today. If it goes to extra time, yes. But I don't think they're going to hit over 50 fouls during regular time. Harry Kane, good ball to Rogers. Reece James and Emi Martinez will hold on to it. They're saying over or under 30 fouls for this game. I can see it going over 30. I can see it going over 30. I think over 30 is very realistic. Very realistic to go over 30. Okay. And ABLK Hat is saying, hey, Tack, American living in Croatia. I know you're pulling for England, but over here, we're definitely not rooting for Harry Kane. Besides that, I don't want a replay of the last final for third place. Yeah, I mean, I can understand Europeans not wanting England. I mean, look, I I just want Argentina out, right? I just want Argentina out. But it's weird. I also don't want England in the final, right? It's I'm in a very weird position here. I'm in a very, very weird position here. Extremely weird position because I really don't want any of these teams. I just want Argentina out, dude. I just want Argentina out. I can't, I won't be able to handle Argentina winning another World Cup. I'm sorry. It just doesn't go that way for me. And I think England, we'll talk about that in the prediction video. I'll do a prediction video for the final. A preview prediction video for the final. By the way, everyone, smash the like button. Hit the like button right now. We have 150 likes. I'm trying to get to 200 ASAP, maybe 300, or maybe 400. Who knows? But make sure to drop a like in the stream if you haven't already. And Steven Spada is here now. He says, the point of this game isn't to score more goals. It's who gets more. Okay, so whoever gets more fouls wins this game. Oh, another foul right there. Another foul. Another foul. So what are we now? I'm actually keeping track of the fouls here. I'm keeping track. Now we're at 9. 9 fouls. So far, 9 fouls. All right, Argentina with the ball. Paredes. I have to keep an eye out for my Pokemon Center here, Q. I'm at 20 minutes now. Argentina switches to play. Julian Alvarez. Alvarez tries it inside. Both teams haven't created anything. Nothing. We're going to hit the hydration break, and we had 0 shots total. 0 shots total. The first quarter is about to end. 0 shots from both teams. Unbelievable. These teams didn't come here to play. They didn't come here to play soccer. Another foul. That's 10 fouls already. 10 fouls in the first quarter. 10 fouls. Messi will take a free kick here. 23 minutes. Yeah, these teams didn't come here to play soccer. All right, Messi goes out wide. Simeone on a 1v1 with Spence. Simeone dribbles inside cross. That's a corner kick for Argentina. Corner kick for Argentina. There's Aguero. I saw Aguero earlier this summer. Aguero was he was at the TST tournament, but he didn't play because Aguero, the TST tournament was the $1 million tournament that I have a team, but Aguero had a torn Achilles, so he wasn't able to play in the TST this year. Man City and Argentina legend right there. Messi with the corner. Ball goes in. Another free kick. Another free kick. Holy crap. Another free kick. Steven Spada saying, managers, we tried off this soccer stuff. We're here for blood. Today I feel MMA. Okay, so the first hydration break, the first quarter's over. 0 shots. 0 shots from both teams. And we have, what, 11 fouls? 11 fouls. Am I right about that? They hold the record for how many again? They hold the record for a World Cup game with the most fouls, which was 56 fouls in their 2002 World Cup clash. Unbelievable. Unbelievable so far. They just don't want to play soccer. This game smells like a 0-0 draw. I mean, I'm sure there's going to be a goal at some point, but the way things are going, this is unbelievable. Am I right? Was it 10 fouls or 11 fouls? Can someone confirm? I think it's 11 that I've counted. Is it 10 or 11? Okay, I'll tweet this out. I'm going to tweet this out. So, first quarter's over. They're saying 10 fouls, 11. It's 11, guys. It's 11 fouls. I don't think FootMob has updated it yet. It's 11 fouls. Yeah, they hold the World Cup record for game with the most fouls, which was 56 fouls in 2002, and they're going for the record here. 11 fouls in the first quarter. So if it continues at this rate, they'll finish the game with 44. 44 fouls if they continue to foul at the same rate that they're fouling so far. Karl Marx is saying, I heard Pulisic was mid jester gooning when a group of foids came and spiked his cortisol levels, get him off the U.S. men's national team. I'm sorry, I don't speak communist. I don't understand what you're saying. I don't speak communist. That's not my language. I'm not good at speaking communism, so I don't really understand what you're saying. I'm sorry. I tried. Okay. Second quarter is about to start. Second quarter is about to start here. Saying, where's Pete? Guys, I sent Pete the link. I sent Pete the link already. But I think Pete's busy. Julian Alvarez for Argentina. Oh, Messi, you screwed over Enzo. Messi just screwed over Argentina right there. Lionel Messi. Goal kick for England here with Pickford. 28 minutes. Pickford tries to go long. Aiming at who? Harry Kane? No, Jude. No. Rogers, actually. Another foul. We've made it to 12 fouls now. 12. 12 freaking fouls. Okay, and my Pokemon Center queue is at 17 minutes. 17 minutes. All right, ball goes back to Emi Martinez. We've made it to 12 fouls in this game. At this point, they should just go for the record. Might as well just foul the shit out of each other. Speaking of fouls, I know this has nothing to do with it. We have 195 likes in this video. Can we get more? More in this stream? Let's get more likes here. Let's try to get 200 and something, guys. If you just made it here, drop a like, subscribe, and blah, blah, blah. Did you guys in the chat ever see the video where I went through how Argentina allegedly cheated in every World Cup they won? Did you guys actually ever see that video? I should show you all during halftime. It's a great video. I put in a lot of work for it. All right, here comes England trying to go long. Reece James, and that'll be a throw in for England. Yes, get those likes up in S27 saying Messi's completely washed at this level. I think Messi has been like he's been exhausted from this World Cup. And a game with this physicality, this intensity, I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it. But again, it's Messi, right? Argentina with the ball. Good build out of the back from Argentina. Paredes, Tagliafico. Argentina still has the ball. Have we gotten no cards yet in this game? No cards. The ref has given out 0 cards so far. Unbelievable. Tagliafico. Long ball. That's going to be another goal kick for England. And guys, we've made it. We've made it to 31 minutes and we've had no shots. No shots. Long ball to Gordon, cleared by Argentina. Unbelievable. Half an hour with no shots at all. I'm not talking about shots on target. I'm talking about no shots at all. Jude Bellingham fouled again, another foul. Jude got fouled. Jude Bellingham got fouled. My goodness. These teams just don't want to score. All right, free kick here for England. Declan Rice will take the free kick here for England. Hopefully, we can get something out of this. Let's see. I'm even saying we. I'm not we with England, but I just want Argentina out of the World Cup. I just need Argentina out. All right. 14 fouls already. Declan Rice. Ball goes in. What was the call? A foul? What was even the call there? Is it a goal kick, a foul? Does it even matter? Like John Stones got a header. There are two players that are just like grabbing each other. Unbelievable. Steven Spada say, does Tactical Dog like soccer? No, Tactical Dog is really, really fat, guys. He's very, very fat. He doesn't like moving. Anything that requires moving is a no-no for Tactical Dog. All right. Simeone fighting for it. Spence. Yeah, he wins it. Another foul. Holy freaking shit. Holy shit. Another foul. How many? Is it like 16 now? We're getting there. We might be at like 15 fouls already. We might be at like 15 fouls. Saying thought you were streaming the match. How I can't stream the match, guys. Do you know how much it cost to like buy the rights for the World Cup? It's like $400 million that Fox paid. Something like that. Do I look like look at me. Look at me. I'm wearing like a $5 shirt from Walmart. Look at my studio. Do you think I have $400 million to spare? Do you think I have $1 million to spare? Oh, Gordon is through. Gordon is through. Nope. Cleared by Argentina. Never mind. I mean, I could have been a billionaire if I wanted to, but I chose not to be a billionaire. But I could have. It was just a choice. I was like, I don't feel like being a billionaire. I'm gonna have to like argue with Bernie Sanders and things like that. I don't want to go through that. So I chose not to be a billionaire. Anthony Gordon with the ball. Exactly. It took Tack 3 years to put the scarves behind me. It used to just be a wall. Yeah, guys, I think all the way till the World Cup 2022, I just had a white wall. I had a white wall. That's all I had. Oh, I forgot my Pokemon stuff. 11 minutes, guys. I'm 11 minutes away from the Pokemon queue. You'll donate $3,000 if I do what? If I stream the game? Guys, $3,000 does not buy the rights for the game. $3,000 barely gets you a ticket to the game these days. All right, Reece James will take the free kick here for England. Reece James. Okay, Martinez with the save. That was a bit of a shot. Cleared. That was not a dangerous shot, but I guess that counts as is that the first shot of the game, I guess? Oh, what a ball from Julian Alvarez to Messi. Messi gets it, loses to Spence. Messi still has it. He's going to get fouled. Nope, Messi still has the ball somehow. And then he got fouled. Messi got fouled. And we're getting the first yellow card of the game here. Who got a yellow? Like the ref is just like raising a yellow card to like everyone. Who got a yellow? Who got a yellow? Who the hell got a yellow? I don't know. Like the ref just pointed out a yellow to anyone. Yeah, Messi got fouled hard. All right, this ref needs to start handing reds. I need players suspended. I need players suspended here for the final because I want both of these teams to lose in the final. How many yellows? Only one yellow so far. Only Elliot Anderson got a yellow. No one else got a yellow. And we are right now at 16 fouls. 16 or 17 fouls. I'm not sure. I'll check here. Free kick for Argentina. Messi to Paredes. Back to Messi. Messi blows by one. Messi shoots, blocked. Enzo Fernandez with the shot. Ooh, that was dangerous. Long shot there from Enzo Fernandez. That was a close one. That was a very close one. John Stones, 38 minutes. Back to Declan Rice. They're saying Simeone is just pushing everyone down. Well, Simeone is playing exactly how I would expect Simeone's son to play. He's playing exactly how I would expect his son to play. He just fouls everyone. He doesn't really do anything. He just fouls, and fouls. By the way, everyone, don't forget to drop a like in the stream. Do that if you want to. Argentina with the ball. 39 minutes. 39 minutes. Emi Martinez. Murphy saying, you're repeating, man. Repeating what? What am I repeating? I don't know what I'm repeating. Emi Martinez holding the ball. We're getting close to halftime here. Tries to go long. Mark Yehi clears it. Declan Rice. That's a bad touch from Rice. Simeone. Harry Kane with the header. Come on, England. Messi. Inside. Asks for a foul. No call. Declan Rice clears it for England. Clears it for England. Russo saying that Argentina is really missing a player like Roldan. Yeah, there's no good vibes on this team. They're saying hit the like button so Tack can stream the next game. Yeah, I was gonna ask you guys. I don't plan on streaming the final, but I was planning on going to Chappelle Football. Do you guys all know my other channel, Chappelle Football? I was thinking of doing a post-match reaction there for the final. You guys let me know if you want me to do that. The Chappelle Football link is in the description of this video. If you guys want me to do a live watch, no, sorry, a post game for the final, I'll do that just to wrap up the World Cup coverage right of the final. But I'll do it on Chappelle Football. That channel link is in the description. Chappelle Football. Jared Fletcher saying Tackwo, Griezmann and DK help our dreadful backline in Orlando City. Well, the backline, no. We also don't know how DK will play, right? He's coming off some very big injuries. Both of them were Achilles. In terms of Griezmann, Griezmann will help a lot. Griezmann will be one of the best players in the league. He's not going to help on defense. I mean, he'll help a little bit on defense, right? He'll help a little bit on defense because it'll help Orlando City hold possession. So another yellow card now for Argentina. Now for Argentina, we have what, 17 or 18 fouls? I think it was Lisandro Martinez got a yellow. Lisandro Martinez just got a yellow. Mark Gehi. Spence out wide against Simeone. Spence with the ball. Resets the play. 42 minutes. 42 minutes. Yeah, they're very likely going to hit around 20 fouls by halftime. Again, they're just grabbing each other. Just don't want to play. 42 minutes and 30 seconds. Messi dispossessed by Elliot Anderson, and then he gets fouled. He got fouled. We're going to get to 20 fouls very soon. We're very close. Jude Bellingham goes by one, goes by two. He's going to draw a foul. He's going to get hit. Is that ball? It felt like Romero hit Jude Bellingham, but they called ball. I'll check the number of fouls very soon, guys. But by my calculations, we're around 18 right now. We're around 18 fouls. Tagliafico to Julian Alvarez. Resets with Lisandro Martinez. Here comes Argentina, Simeone versus Mark Gehi. And that'll be a throw-in for England. Dude, Simeone sucks. I swear, man, this guy's not good. He's just violent and aggressive, but he's not good. At least he hasn't been good. All right, England with the ball here. 44 minutes. They reset the play with Pickford. Pickford out wide to John Stones. John Stones will try to find space, but Argentina's playing very high up the field right now. They're not pressing Stones. I guess it's also Messi. He's just walking back. Elliot Anderson to Spence. Spence tries to find Jude Bellingham. He's going to fight Lisandro Martinez. That clears it, and that's going to be a throw-in for England here. 44 minutes. Saying, sorry I missed it, but Tack, do you have England or Argentina here? I think England will advance. I said England before the game started. I still think England will advance, but right now, the way this game is going, they're not really playing soccer. They're just beating the crap out of each other. It's 50-50. Neither side has been actually good. Neither side. All right. England recovers it. But you know what? I kind of love it when a game's like this. It reminds me of the Copa Libertadores like a lot. I like watching it. I just wish we would see some goals here, but Libertadores ball probably won't see many goals. All right, ball out wide. Reese James, McAllister on him. Reese James resets to Rice. That's a throw in. All right, Elliot Anderson. Right, Rogers with the ball. Let me see if I didn't miss anyone here in the chat. Um, Podjester95 saying, hi, I got into soccer again thanks to your coverage. That's awesome. And say, I wanted to say this game feels like it's going slower than my job. Yeah, I like the physicality of this game, but if you're someone that enjoys actual combination play, goals, flair, dribbles, like if you like that, this is not the ideal game. This is like a brawl, it's a fight, right? These teams are not creating, they're just kicking the shit out of each other. We have almost like 20 fouls already. I think we have like 19 now, 19 fouls. It is a game that I can see why it would frustrate a few people, but as someone that watches the Copa Libertadores every single year, I kind of like it. I like it. Drew is saying, can you do a play-by-play in Portuguese? Yeah, I can do that. I'll do it a little bit right now. Argentina com a bola. A Argentina recebe falta para a Argentina, não. O juiz manda seguir. O juiz mandou seguir. A Inglaterra tá com a bola. Harry Kane recebe a bola. Harry Kane tenta a bola longa, corta a defesa argentina. A bola volta para a defesa da Inglaterra. Reece James, pé alto. Falta para a Inglaterra. All right, that's a little bit of Portuguese right there. Max Boy, do you believe Morocco could beat Argentina? I do. Yes, I think Morocco and Argentina would go toe to toe. I think Morocco could beat Argentina. And Frank saying, I feel like England is hoping Argentina gets tired. It could be. Argentina is more likely to get tired, right? They're more likely to get tired here. Messi looked gassed last game. He looked completely gassed. England, cross goes in, deflected. That'll be a corner for England. Corner for England. Then Spicy Jeff saying, I have several mannequins, life-sized model of a human body for sale. Jeff, you're going to end up getting arrested, dude. Like, what are we doing, Jeff? Spicy Jeff, my goodness. All right, how many fouls do we have now? Okay, halftime. Halftime. We have like what, 20 fouls? Is it 19 or 20? I think it's 19. Yeah, 19 fouls. 19 fouls and a 0.08 xg combined. Oh my god. It's actually kind of funny that I'm gonna put the stats on screen here in a second. But let me bring this up here. Let me actually put the Chappelle channel up because I want to tell you guys have to go watch. Let me actually find it here. You have to go watch this video. I'm gonna put it on screen. I'm gonna put it on screen. You have to watch this video. If you go to this channel here, the Chappelle Football, let me put it on screen. This is what I want you guys to do if you haven't already. All right. If you haven't already, go to this channel. The link is in the description, Chappelle Football. It's the one that I cover. I cover a bit more of like global soccer and Brazil on that channel. Just because I don't want to change tactical manager. I want tactical manager to be USA, right? So if you go to that channel and you scroll down, you're going to find a video called Does Argentina Cheat in Every World Cup? You see that? The one with 54,000 views? Go to that channel, scroll down, and watch that video. It'll essentially show you. I mean, you can draw your own conclusions from it, okay? But anyhow, go check out the channel, Chappelle Football. We might do a post game reaction for the final on the channel that is Chappelle Football, okay? And no, Chappelle is not Dave Chappelle, all right? Let's see, where are the stats? Let's bring up the stats, and then I'll go through the super chats here in a second. 0-0 at halftime. What an abysmal game. Abysmal in terms of pure soccer, but if you like brawls like myself, it's fun. Snow is saying, I understand you being able to enjoy the final privately, but would love to have you stream the final. Either way, it's been fun. Thanks for all you do. Yeah, so I want to try to watch the final on my own, analyze it, but if you guys want me to, I can obviously do a post game reaction. I can go on Chappelle, go live after the final, talk about the World Cup, talk about the final, my thoughts on it. I'll obviously post my reaction on Instagram. I've been doing that for every game. Every game I do a reaction on Instagram, so you guys can follow us there. But going through the stats, the XGs, so the probability of someone scoring a goal is at 0.08 combined. That means based on the chances that these teams created, they had an 8% chance, 8% chance of scoring, which is a disgrace. It's really, really low. They're not creating, right? That's the reality. They're just fighting each other. They had 3 shots total, 0 shots on target, 0 shots on target in the first half. And then when you go here to the other stats, let's go to the fouls. Where are the fouls? Here. So fouls, we had 1 yellow card each. So not too bad. Not too bad. But we had 7 fouls committed by England, right? 7 by England. Is England on the left? Let me check. Yeah. 7 fouls committed by England, 12 fouls committed by Argentina. All right. They're saying Pokemon time. Yeah, I'm still on the queue, but I probably won't be able to get the product. It's very hard to get those products on the Pokemon Center website. Pokemon needs to do a better job fighting the bots. They've been struggling with that, and then we never get access to anything. Let's see here. Bobby is saying, I think the U.S. men's national team needs to get more international players. Would mean we have to pay more. Could you see us going that route? What do you mean by international players? You mean like dual nationals? Look, I'm always for recruiting dual nationals, but we have to be able to produce and develop our own talent. Okay, I'm for us getting dual nationals developed abroad. In 1 second, guys, let me check one thing. All right, so now we're at halftime here. 1 second, everyone. Let me do this. Guys, I need to take a quick break. I'll be back in 90 seconds. Actually, can I put... Actually, never mind. Hold on 1 second. I can just get water here, and I'll be good. I don't know where Pete is. So halftime 0-0. Let me do this. I'm going to put a poll. Let me put a poll in the chat. I'm going to put a poll. I want you guys to vote. Now that the halftime is over, who do you think will advance? Argentina or England? I still have England. I still have England advancing, but let's go poll. Start a Q. No, not Q&A. Not a Q&A. Let me cut this. I want a poll. All right. Who will win? Argentina or England? I wrote Argentina in England. All right. I started the poll. Go vote. Go vote. I want to see like where you guys stand right now. I put a poll. What if the United States invades France? Mbappe can be us. Yeah, let's hope the United States doesn't invade any country, Cambodians. Let's hope we don't invade any country. It's probably for the best. Let's not invade any country. Even though France would surrender in like 1 second, they would surrender very quickly. So the poll's up. We have 100 votes. So far, 55% with England, 45 with Argentina. The poll is up. And make sure to drop a like in the stream, everyone, as well. Make sure. I'll do this. While you guys vote on the poll and drop a like, I'm going to put a quick word from the sponsor of this video, Monarch. We'll be back in 90 seconds. In the meantime, I'm going to go run to the bathroom. And I can't promise I'll wash my hands, but I'll try my best. I'll be back very soon. Drop a like and vote. The poll is right there in the live chat. Vote. It's very easy to overspend during the summer. Traveling, outdoor activities, and much more. You know, just living life in general. However, you can and you will stay financially responsible. And that's why today we are partnering up with Monarch, the best budgeting app of 2025, according to the Wall Street Journal and myself. And you can use the code TMTV at monarch.com to get your first year off Monarch Core half off at just $50. That is $50 off your first year at monarch.com with the code TMTV. Now, Monarch, what is it? It's the personal financial app that tracks everything for you. Your accounts, savings, investments, spending, whatever you want. You literally link all your accounts within minutes. It's very simple. And then you see your money organized with clean visuals and smart categorization. You can also even collaborate in the app with your partner or a financial advisor at no extra cost. It's very easy to use, trust me. And I started using it to keep track of my cash flow and spending. And honestly, this has been saving me time and money. It kept everything organized. I'm not using spreadsheets anymore. And you know, time is money. So it's actually saving me money twice. And you can use the code TMTV at monarch.com to get your first year off Monarch Core half off at just $50. That is $50 off your first year at monarch.com with the code TMTV. Thank you very much, Monarch, for sponsoring the channel. Guys, can you believe it? I actually made it to the Pokemon website, and now I'm being able to buy my Pokemon booster packs. It's amazing. I'm able to buy my Pokemon booster packs. This is awesome. I can't buy the Elite Trainer box, but at least I can get my Pokemon booster packs. Okay, so this I can't get. This is out of stock. Let's do this. Yeah, I'm able to get my Pokemon booster packs. Yay! I'm going to be able to open something. Now I need to get my credit card. Hopefully you guys can't see my credit card here. I'm sorry, guys. I need to do this. I finally got it. Second half's about to start, so give me here a minute. Let me finalize this. I just need to get this done. All right. So I'm happy now. And it's cheap. It's like only 20 bucks. I'm going to be able to open my Pokemon cards. 1 second, everyone. I'll be back there in the chat very, very soon. All right. Job is done. Job is done. I got what I wanted. All right, now back to the game here. Okay, let me go through the chat. I'm just happy, guys. I got my Pokemon cards. Calvin Jones is saying, is that 2002 English Argentina game the one Pochettino gave away a penalty kick? I believe so, right? Pochettino played in the 2002 World Cup, right? Dino 2002 World Cup. It probably is. Yeah, he played in the 2002 World Cup. So you're right. It's the one Pochettino played. Jonathan Grillo is saying, which U.S. players, if any, could make one of these teams? I don't think there's any U.S. player that would make any of these teams. Help me out here in the chat. Which U.S. player? I mean, Balogun could be a backup for England. I think Balogun could be a backup for both. I think Balogun could be a backup for England, and he could also be a backup for Argentina. It would be like maybe him and Lautaro. Besides that, I don't think there's any American player that could make this any of these rosters. I don't think so. A Rob, nah. I don't think A Rob would. They're saying Chris Richards maybe as a backup, maybe, maybe. Tillman, the way he played in the World Cup, maybe, maybe Tillman. Also, I think Tillman could perhaps. All right, let me see if I didn't miss anyone here in the chat. Also, Jag is saying, do you think the U.S. men's national team, shell lacking versus Belgium, will motivate our money people to invest in our youth programs, facilities? Mexico did it immediately. It's complicated to talk about investment in the U.S. because ultimately the people that hold the power to invest are the MLS owners. Because you're going to say, oh, why don't people invest in their local soccer teams? We don't have an open pyramid, so the only way that that we would get people to invest would be MLS. And you're saying maybe you're talking about government because I think the Mexican government is going to invest money. I am not for us using taxpayer money to fund like soccer clubs in America, unless we were to have like a national academy or something. But in terms of funding clubs that are owned by billionaires, I'm not really for using government money for that. Okay. And then Jeff is also saying the two billionaires, Griffin and Goodwin, paid most of Pochettino's salary. Have they commented on a rehire? I have not seen anything from those two, Jeff. I haven't really seen anything from those two. I didn't even know who the hell are the two billionaires, Griffin and Goodwin. If they paid most of Pochettino's salaries, thank you very much. We should say thank you to them. I didn't know that. I was not aware. But if they were the ones that did so, Mr. Griffin, Mr. Goodwin, or Mrs. I don't know who they are. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So now it's 4 p.m. and 2 minutes right now. It's 4:02. So the second half should start in 3 minutes or so. 3 minutes max, I'm assuming. All right, so Messi's complaining about something. Messi and Jude Bellingham don't really know what they're complaining about, but they're complaining about something. They're definitely complaining about something. They have what's the name? That Rebecca Lowe, Thierry Henry, Zlatan, and Alexi Lalas talking on Fox. I have it muted. The little that I've watched these guys, it's been horrible. I don't care what people say about Henry and Zlatan as players, incredible. The commentary is just bad, guys. It's not entertaining as people make it seem like. Some people do. They're saying, Tack, thoughts on the halftime show for the final. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I truly don't hate it. I don't have an issue with it, right? It's going to be Justin Bieber. I really don't hate it. That's what I'll say. I think most people actually hate it just because it's like an American thing that we have in the Super Bowl, the Super Bowl. But again, just like I don't see the issue. I really don't have a problem at all. Are they not as bad as Alexi? Slatan and Henri as bad as Alexi? Maybe not as bad as Alexi. They're just not good, guys. It's just not good. Alexi tries to go more of the controversial route, right? Those guys don't. All right, we have 327 likes, everyone. Make sure to drop a like in the stream. Let's try to hit 400. The second half's about to start. England will start with the ball here in the second half. England will start the ball. So we'll see how the second half here plays out. All right. Second half between. So we had 19 fouls in the first half. Remember that number, 19 fouls in the first half for these teams. Second half started. Ball goes to Pickford, and England's going to go long. What's going on? I guess the game, that was false start. It's a false start. Pickford with the ball. Going to go long. England playing route one football to start. Goes long, finds Harry Kane, cleared by Romero. Declan Rice to Anthony Gordon. Messi. Back to Enzo. Julian Alvarez. McAllister. Pika is saying their commentary is the best English one, though, in my opinion. It's hard to find any entertaining English commentary versus other languages in sports. Yeah, the problem is the only reason theirs is the best is because the bar is so low, right? They're competing with who? Lyndon Donovan, Stu Holden, Alexi Lalas. It's just the bar is so low that I don't even know um if that even matters. But you're right. Yeah, in terms of English commentary, I wouldn't say it's the best. I would say it's the less worse. It's the least worst one. Okay, Argentina with the ball. Back to Martinez. False start. America gets the Falkland Islands. Yeah. Who owns that these days? Is it still England? Aren't those islands like in Antarctica? The Falkland Islands. Oh, Julian Alvarez. Oh my God, he's through. He shoots. Saved by Pickford. First good opportunity of the game. That was a good. Oh my God, again. Julian Alvarez still has it. Cuts one, cuts two, shoots, hits the side net. Julian Alvarez with two good opportunities right there. WG saying, is there one team if there's one team I'll miss, it's Cabo Verde. Yeah, I miss Cabo Verde. The vibes. That I love that team. I have to visit Cape Verde, man. I have to travel to Cape Verde. I wonder if that's an expensive trip. Okay, corner kick for Argentina here. Corner kick for Argentina. Messi goes short. Ball back. Messi on a 1v1. Cuts inside. Cross from Messi. Cleared by John Stones. Argentina still heads it back. Reece James to Anthony Gordon. And Messi's off. He's got to be off. Is he not off? Dude, Messi just got bullied by Jude Bellingham. Messi just got bullied by Bellingham. Oh, Messi was not off. I just saw the replay here. He was not off. But he did foul Bellingham. He fouled Jude Bellingham. England with the ball. Declan Rice. Back to Stones. Mr. Anderson to Stones. Rice. Back to John Stones. Jonathan saying, watching the other goalkeepers this World Cup makes me realize how how shit Matt Freeze is. Yeah. Do you got the thing that I find ridiculous is that Matt Freeze was like heartbroken by the criticism. It's like, dude, you're a professional soccer player. Criticism is part of the job. Like you have to deal with it, and you were not good in the tournament. You are not good. Our players are so soft. It's unbelievable that Matt Freeze is heartbroken by the criticism. And then it's just like, dude, if you were crap, you will be criticized. That's how this sport works. That's how every single sport in the world works. The only USA player that apologized was Balogun. And honestly, Balogun is probably the one that doesn't need to apologize. He didn't need to. He was our best player with Tillman. Anthony Gordon, back. Elliot Anderson, all the way back to Stones. Mark Gahey. 342 likes in this video. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you very much. All right, Reese James back. No options. No options. Get across. Cleared by Lisandro Martinez. Rogers fights for it, asks for a foul. No foul called. No foul called. Argentina recovers the ball. 15 minutes, and England's going to press. Oh, my God, Romero. That was beautiful. He had Gordon and Jude Bellingham pressing him at the same time, and he got out of it. He managed to get out of Jude Bellingham and Gordon's press at the same time. Spence, sorry. Clears it for England. Gordon slips. Oh, Jude Bellingham, he's through. Oh, that's a yellow. That's a yellow, ref. Yellow card. Is that Romero? So now both center backs for Argentina are on a yellow. Romero and Lisandro Martinez. Both of them are on a yellow. There's no way this game ends with no one getting a red. There's no way. Absolutely no way. All right. Elliot Anderson switches the play to Anthony Gordon. Good ball. Gordon. Gordon loses it. Anderson. Elliot Anderson has played well today. He's on a yellow, though. He has to be careful, but he's been pretty good. Reese James back to John Stones. 52 minutes here. 7 minutes into the second half. Still 0-0. Argentina had better chances here in the second half. Argentina had better chances with Julian Alvarez. Spence loses it, and that's a foul. Another foul. That was Simeone. Does Simeone know how to do anything besides foul players? Like, does he know how to play soccer? All right, Argentina recovers the ball. McAllister. And they still have it through the middle. The game is pretty damn even. I'm actually a little disappointed with how England has played. I was expecting England to actually create, be more ball dominant against Argentina. I don't like how England's playing. Like the way they're performing right now, they're going to struggle to win this in regular time. They're not going to score, which is actually quite disappointing. Simeone with the ball. Messi inside. Enzo to Simeone. Simeone. Cross goes in. Cleared by England. Gehi. Anthony Gordon gets it out of there. Argentina's been outplaying England in the second half. Argentina's outplaying England, guys, in the second half. Enzo Fernandez to Simeone. And Paredes with one of the most stupid long shots I've seen in my YouTube career. One of the dumbest shots I've seen. All right, Pickford with the ball, being pressed. It's a bit of a risky pass there from Pickford. England tries to go long again. Argentina gets it back. Declan Rice out wide. That's Rogers. Crosses to Gordon. Oh, oh, oh. England scored. England scored. England scored. Gordon. England scored. Fuck Argentina. Fuck Argentina. Yes. 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 There you go. There you go. England 1-0. England 1-0. England 1-0. Yes. And they weren't playing well. Let's go. Beautiful cross from Rogers. He's not off. He's not off. And Anthony Gordon with a wonderful finish. Wonderful finish. What a finish from Gordon. And Argentina's down 1-0. Just like that. Keep fouling them now all you want, Argentina. Keep fouling England. The custodian saying, what if we make Balogun and Tillman have a baby so the baby can be good at soccer? Well, they can have a baby with their own wives, and then hopefully that baby becomes good at soccer. The problem is soccer is not genetic. That's the problem. Historically, former players have not had great sons that were great at soccer, right? Historically. One zero England here, and we have over 30 minutes to play. The game is far from over. Anthony Bourdain, Gordon Ramsay scored for England. An incredible goal. They're saying, but I don't want England to win because it's our 250th anniversary of our independence at risk. Guys, don't worry. I'll talk about this. I don't have that. I think Spain will take it. I think I'll talk about this on my World Cup final prediction, but I think Spain will win regardless of who wins here. Regardless of who wins, Spain will be the favorites here for the final. They'll be the favorites. Messi with the ball. Great ball from Messi to Enzo. Enzo, oh shit. Simeone's through. Simeone's through. I don't know if he can do anything. Oh, what a tackle from Spence. Fuck you, Simeone. Fuck you, Simeone. What a tackle. Oh my goodness. Simeone's soul just left his body. This guy's being humiliated right now. That's one of the most beautiful tackles I've ever seen in my life. What a tackle. I told you guys, Simeone stinks. Spence has been quite good. He's been very good. Messi with the corner. He goes short. Short corner for Messi. Cross goes in, cleared by Harry Kane. That's a throw in for Argentina. Paredes with the ball. Enzo Fernandez to McAllister to Messi. Messi. Ball goes back to Paredes. Lisandro Martinez. No options. Paredes. It was an incredible tackle, but it's also because Simeone stinks, dude. Like, he's just not a good player. I'm sorry. I'm not seeing it. All this guy does is foul players. That's all he does. Enzo Fernandez tries a cross, and Pickford got hit by Romero. That'll be a goal kick for England. Goal kick for England. David Beckham right there rooting for England. David Beckham looks very happy, even though his player Lionel Messi is getting knocked out. At this point, it doesn't really matter for David Beckham how far Messi goes. Messi is who he is. Like, it's not going to make him bigger than he is. Oh, Pickford almost lost that. Mark Gehi to Spence. Simeone recovers it. Messi. Oh shit. Oh shit. Messi still has it. Messi still has it. Ah, they got Messi. Messi's struggling today, guys. So far, right? The problem with Messi is that Harry Kane just kicks it out of bounds. 60 minutes. 60 minutes. We got 30 minutes to go here. 30 minutes to go. Paredes out wide. Argentina still has the ball. 60 minutes to Enzo Fernandez. Out wide to Simeone. Down the right, Simeone with the cross. Cleared by John Stones. Argentina putting a lot of pressure on England right now. I need Pickford to have a man at the match performance here, even though Argentina is not really shooting much on target. All right, Romero. Lisandro Martinez. Romero. Romero out wide to Simeone. Press Simeone. Every time you press him, he crumbles. Romero. Enzo with a shot over the crossbar. Argentina's getting frustrated. They're getting frustrated. Over the crossbar. That's a goal kick for England. Goal kick for England. They're just checking here. God, England has to start holding possession. They're just letting if you let Argentina have the ball for 30 minutes with Messi near your box, they're going to punish you. England needs to start holding possession a little bit here. You cannot let Argentina have the ball for this long. Like if it's the last 10 minutes of the game, that's fine. But for 30 minutes, they're just letting Argentina have the ball. That's not good. That is not good. You cannot do that. We saw Japan got punished for doing that against Brazil. Against Argentina, it's worse with Messi. And Messi tries to go through. Enzo Fernandez still has the ball. Ball goes back. I don't like the way England is set up right now. I just don't like it. There's a very, very high probability of this coming back to bite them. Messi inside, McAllister cleared by John Stones. They're saying England let Mexico have the ball and they still won. Yeah, Mactical Tanager. That was Mexico. You let Messi have the ball for this long, Argentina with Julian Alvarez, Enzo Fernandez, you will get punished. You have to be careful. It works on Mexico. Mexico doesn't have Messi. I'm telling you, you're I don't know, man. They're kind of hopefully it works. I just need Argentina out today. All right, Messi with the ball. Declan Rice clears it for Argentina. Dude, it's going to be like this for the last 30 minutes. It's going to be like this for the last 30 minutes, which to me, it's insane that this is the strategy that we're going to see from England. But it is what it is. All right, throw in for Argentina. Long throw to Simeone. And what's the call here? What's the call? They're saying who scored? England. Anthony Gordon. Anthony Gordon scored around 10 minutes ago. We're going to get to the hydration break very soon. Nico Gonzalez is coming on for Paredes. So that's the first sub of the game. Nico Gonzalez for Paredes. First sub of the game right there. By the way, everyone, I have a USMNT video coming out tomorrow. Okay, a US men's national team video coming out tomorrow. So make sure you have the notifications on. You're subscribed. We have the USMNT video out tomorrow. Then I'll have a video also out on Monday, and it's a very special video on Monday. I have a lot to talk about on Monday, and then we'll go from there. Here comes Argentina. Lisandro Martinez. Back to Enzo. Messi. Messi tries a long ball. Romero cleared by John Stones. I'm telling you, man, England is playing a dangerous game here. They just completely gave up on playing. The way England is playing right now, I would make a few subs. I think you have good options on the bench. Like, definitely send in Saka to play out wide. Maybe Saka and Rashford to play out wide. I would even sub out Gordon and Rogers. I know they were the ones involved in the goal directly, right? Assist and goal. But I'll probably get some fresh legs out wide to defend and counterattack. Jude wins it. Gordon can't win it. And then England has the ball again. Mark Gehi. Gehi. Oh, beautifully done by Gehi. And here comes Jude Bellingham. Spence down the left. Let's see if England can hold possession a little bit. Harry Kane is very deep. Very, very deep. Kane, beautiful switch. Finds Reece James. Declan Rice shoots it. Oh, and Romero saves it. Sorry, not Romero. Martinez. That was a good but weak shot from Declan Rice. And Rice recovers the ball. He recovers the ball from England. Declan Rice to Harry Kane. Harry Kane will shoot. Blocked. And Martinez will hold on to it. That was going to be a corner kick. Oh, Pete's here, actually. Sorry. Hey, Pete.
Hey, how's it going, man?
How you doing?
England's leading. It's good to see.
Yeah, I want
They
Argentina.
played better than Argentina the whole game, honestly.
Yeah, what I don't like is that England, ever since they scored, they're doing that infamous strategy of just like letting Argentina have the ball for 30 minutes with Messi near your goal. You just don't want to do that for that long.
Yeah.
And people are saying, oh, but it worked against Mexico. Yeah, Mexico doesn't have Messi, Julian Alvarez, Enzo Fernandez, Lautaro. They don't have
the
those
referee.
guys. And the ref, yeah. And Infantino, the president.
And Infantino. He must be so sad right now. He's suffering with Argentina. So we're going to have a repeat, it looks like.
They film it and he's crying. He's crying.
After the game. He's like, that was not supposed to happen. He fires the referee.
MLS
I mean,
ref.
look, we hate England, but you've got to give them credit for what they've done in the last 6 years, right? 2018, semifinal of the World Cup. Euro 2020, which was played in 21, Euro final, right? 24, Euro final. 22, World Cup quarterfinal. Not terrible. And then
they lost to France also, right? That matters.
They lost to France, right? And then now you look at them, 2026, potential World Cup finalist.
Mm-hmm.
And then it all started because they revamped their youth system in 2010. And it takes, 12 to 16 years to really reap the benefits of it.
Yeah, they've been improving quite a bit. They made it to the Euro finals in 2024. And honestly, they went toe-to-toe with Spain that game. It could have gone either way.
Yeah.
I think Spain, if this holds, Spain are still the slight favorites for the final, but it's like 51-49, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's going to be a tight game. I personally think Spain has a better midfield, though. Like, their midfield is stronger.
Defense, too. Defense
too.
Oh, Pickford, what a save. Oh, my God. Spence's shorts are falling off. Dude has, like, his butt out. Did you see that?
Yeah, we can't have England win the World Cup, though, dude. Not here. Not this time. We need Spain to win it.
We can't have Argentina or England. So today we're getting rid of Argentina, which I kind of prefer to get rid because Argentina will be afraid of the ref in the final.
Yes.
England and Spain, I feel like it's just going to be a well-played game. And I think I like Spain's odds. That's what I'll say.
Yes. And also Spain hasn't won it since 2010, right? It's not a never before won it, but it's, a team that hasn't won it in 16 years. As opposed to, say, France or Argentina that have both won it recently.
Well, also, Spain doesn't have any player that's unlikable.
No, Very likable team.
Yeah. Well, honestly, this English team too, these are not players that are unlikable. This English team. I just don't like the
No,
fan base.
some of the fans can be a lot. Yeah. Especially in the US, man. In the US, winning the World Cup on a 250-year anniversary. Oh, man, we'd be so cooked.
Yeah, my biggest issue with England, it's mainly the fans. Like the fan
Yeah.
base is just insane to me. And just
Also, do
like
you remember how much criticism Tuchel got after they hired him? And, Harry Redknapp was saying he was a German spy, and there was all this outrage about hiring a foreigner. And it's like, well, look at him now. Might be at a World Cup final, which they haven't done since 66.
well, also Tuchel would become, if it happens, he would become the first foreigner to win the World Cup. Foreign
That's
coach.
true. That's true.
Which again, I've always been against that theory that it doesn't work. I think I've talked about this so much. It's like the reason a foreign coach never won a World Cup is because usually the teams that win it, they have good enough coaches. That's why, because the biggest underdog stories are with foreign coaches.
Yeah, for sure. And it's like, yeah, England doesn't have any good coaches, right? Haven't won the Premier League. An English coach has never won the Premier League since it started. Scottish coaches have. English coaches never, right? And so finally they woke up to that. They tried a little bit with Sven and with Fabio Capello, but at that time it was a very different team. Now they have a foreign coach. They've done a lot of work on their youth development, and so they're reaping the benefits of that.
Yeah, it's just that the thing is, when you talk to someone from England about the game, you quickly find out why the English coaches are bad. All
Yeah.
you have to do is talk to them. They do not understand the game well.
It's
They
very
don't.
basic. Well, a lot of them also don't watch outside of England, right? Like they watch either the Premier League or they'll watch their local team in League Two or whatever, or both. And maybe they'll watch a Champions League here and there if an English team is in it. But like American fans watch La Liga, Bundesliga, Ligue 1, Serie A, Premier League, MLS,
Eredivisie.
Liga MX, Eredivisie, World Cups, right? Like we watch Euro Cups, Copa America, you get a very broad picture of the game around the world. Maybe not so much in Asia, but even at World Cups, you get a pretty good feel for what Asia and Africa are providing. So it's like I actually think the English fans, more than any other country in the world, are very insular about what soccer they watch.
Someone said, "Go back to the commentary, guys. The game was in the hydration break. It hasn't gone back yet. Like, there's nothing to talk about with the game. It's like everyone. I saw a few people in the chat. Go back to talking about the games. Like, guys, it's literally in the hydration break. You guys have not missed on anything." Spicy Jeff, it's to you, Pete. Said, Pete, are you hosting the watch along for the final or the British Open golf tournament? Like, what?
Yeah, no, we're doing a live watch along for the final. So that should be fun.
Yeah, not a golf one, okay?
Golf.
So oh my God, Argentina needs a goal. They subbed in Montiel, De Paul, and Otamendi. It's like, what?
So 3 veterans, but none of them are real goal dangerous players. Dude, it's crazy. If you look after this World Cup, Paredes is aging, right? Tagliafico is aging. Montiel is aging. Otamendi's beyond aging. Messi is definitely aging, right? De Paul aging. That's 7 key players for Argentina. And
How
sure,
old
they
is
have some young
Martinez?
guys. Emi Martinez is 32, so he should be 32, so he should be okay for another 4 years.
Yeah.
But a lot of this team, and yeah, they have some young guys coming through, but even some of their best players right now are in their prime. They're 28, right? Like you look at Romero's 28, Martinez, Lisandro Martinez, 28 years old, Molina, 28 years old, McAllister, 27. Like in 4 years, they'll still be fine, but they're going to be past their prime. Let's put it that way.
Have you noticed how when England has like someone like Spence on Messi, for example, Messi can't do anything? A very athletic player, he can't do
Yeah.
anything. The thing with Messi, it's like the only way it works is if a team like falls asleep for a second, and then obviously if you leave him open for like 2 seconds, you're screwed. But
Yeah.
if you have someone very tight on him, this version of Messi, nothing will happen.
The other thing with Messi is Argentina has been so reliant on him for 20 years, right? For 20 years, Argentina's been so reliant on Messi. And then what are they going to do when he's gone? Because Endo Fernandez is a good player, but he's not even close to Messi. Not even close.
Yeah, they're gonna have to find a way to not rely on a player. They're gonna have to be a team.
Yeah.
Their team is all built around Messi.
Yes.
Yeah, the way we got 15 minutes here to go. Argentina has the ball. Well, we're hitting minute 75. Um,
Argentina's really pushing here. Like if England are not careful, I could see Argentina scoring
yeah,
because they're just sitting back.
my concern with England is that I'm not like they need to have some counter-attacking threat, and right now they don't. Like that's not Harry Kane. Also, if you're gonna play like this, then you sub out Kane. But it's
Yeah.
kind of tricky to sub out Kane in this situation, right? You don't want to do that. Um. Oh, Julian Alvarez. I need to see that. I need to rewatch that. You're probably gonna see it now. How did he miss that? Unless I didn't see it properly because I was looking on screen here. Cross
Cross
from
comes
Morgan.
in. Oh, well, it was a good save by Pickford, too.
And ABL hat is saying, be careful what you wish for. Between Argentina and England versus Spain, England has a better shot on winning. Spain is the heavy favorite either way. I'd rather see Messi win again just to seal the coffin on CR7. Well, the nail in the coffin with CR7 in World Cups, it's done. It's
Yeah.
done. Okay. And in terms of like Argentina and England, who has higher odds against Spain, I don't know if I agree with that. I think England has a bit more quality than Argentina these days. The problem is like England is more likely to choke in the final. I'll tell you that. Argentina is not known for choking in finals, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. Like people saying that it's like, no, 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 England has a higher shot than Argentina. I think it's very close when it comes to that.
Yeah.
And Spain, they're the favorites. They're not the heavy favorites. They're the slight favorites.
But I think Spain knows how to manage a game better than England. Like I think Spain knows what to do when they're up, when they're down, when it's a draw. Like they just seem like they're everybody is so comfortable on the ball in every way. Some of the English players might be a little more athletic than the Spanish players, but the Spanish players, if they want to, they can just keep the ball endlessly.
They did against France. That is far
Yeah.
more athletic than England.
No, it's very hard to see. Not impossible, of course. Anything can happen. They still have incredible quality. But if I had to bet money, I'm betting it on Spain.
When and the other thing too is like Lamine Yamal is due for a good game in this World Cup. He hasn't had really like an incredible game.
No. He also was coming off an injury.
Oh, Argentina almost scored. I'm telling you, they England has to
England are
stop.
living dangerously here.
The England is playing a very dangerous game right now.
Yeah. Pickford's already made 2 saves that I can see.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Messi
my
just put a
God.
beautiful lob ball to Tagliafico. It was called offside. I don't know if he was actually offside. He headed it, and dude, like the way England's playing, they're begging to concede a late goal, and they don't have to
Yep.
do this. They should be able to hold the ball.
They should push up and hold the ball. Yeah. Make Argentina chase. It's also a very old Argentina team now, especially where they brought on Otamendi and they brought on Montiel and DePaul. Plus, you add Messi in there.
Well, and here's a big difference when you were talking about Spain holding the ball. Spain scored in the first half against France. They didn't do this. They didn't sit back.
No.
Spain didn't sit back. And they scored a second goal, they still didn't sit back. That's a
Yeah.
big difference. 78 minutes. Well, we're gonna the if it stays as it is, the third place match is gonna be a rematch of the final last World Cup. Oh,
Yeah.
England. Counterattack from England, Pete. Rogers. Just give it to Kane, dude. Just give it to Kane. Idiot. What a freaking idiot. Oh my God. That was a bad shot from Rogers, and Argentina recovers the ball. Steven Spot is saying England is more athletic, Spain is more technical. Yeah, but England is not that much more athletic, right? The gap in athleticism between Spain and France was far bigger.
Yes. I'd say the argue in technicality is bigger. Like, not that the gap in technicality between Spain and England is bigger than the gap in athleticism between England and Spain.
Spain is just smarter too than England.
Yes, they're so intelligent on the ball, so intelligent with how they use it.
I'll say this to you guys: anyone that watched Spain versus France, you're not beating Spain by trying to just outfight them, out hustle, outspeed them. You're not going to beat them by doing that.
No,
So
France tried.
yes, I also think the final is on Sunday, so they're playing on Wednesday. Spain is getting a full extra day of rest. I think that helps a lot.
That definitely helps, especially in the heat.
Uh-huh. And the fact that they've been playing the whole tournament, right? Like all teams are kind of beat up. So 24 hours?
Yeah. But also because Spain tends to have more of the ball in their games, they actually rest on the ball more. You exert more energy chasing, right? When the opponent has the ball, you have to adjust, you have to chase, you have to move. When you have the ball does a lot of the work.
Okay, so now Argentina is sending in Lautaro Martinez for Romero. Is that right?
Yeah, they got to go, right? They got to get another striker on.
Yeah. To be honest, like what else are you gonna do, right? You're not you,
I
you don't
don't
need a
like England
oh
though,
no,
dude.
sorry,
This is
Tagliafico. Tagliafico. So they took
okay.
off the left back.
I just don't like the way England are setting up. It's so dangerous. And it's been nothing but Argentina peppering them.
Yeah, you don't want to invite an opponent of that quality. Like that's the big difference that I see between like for example England and Spain. If Spain scores against England, Spain will continue to play the same way they play. England,
Yeah.
if they score on Spain, they're gonna sit back and if you invite Spain, they'll get a goal. And Steven Spot is saying, is ball intelligence like just instinctive or mostly training? Look,
I'd say it's more the
ball
latter.
I think it comes a little bit from culture and it comes from just playing, guys. It's like the more you play, the more you learn it, like from a young age. And it's also the culture of like how you guys play. Like England, sorry, not England, Spain focuses a lot on like rondos and technical development and getting out of tight spaces. So their reading of the game is just different, right? Their development. It's much more tactical, much more technical. It doesn't focus on athleticism. Look at a lot of the players developed by Barcelona, like Messi, Pedri, Gavi, right? The focus is not
Yeah.
really in building athletes, but building guys that can actually read the game. And that's what they look for. Every nation or most nations have that. The thing is, do your scouts and your youth coaches look for it at the youth level? And the Spanish ones do.
Yeah. All their academies emphasize it too. And they do a lot of games that are designed to make decision making, right? Like at 12, 13 years old, it's a lot of decision making. They already have the technical foundation at that point. It's decision making and intelligence.
So for the Euro final last time, who scored first? Was it England? It was, right?
I think so, but they also scored first against Italy, remember? In the other Euro final in 2021.
Yes. I forgot England lost two
It
Euro
was Luke
finals in a row.
Shaw.
Yes. I forgot England lost. This would be three finals in a row of major tournaments. So
Yeah.
that Euro final, it was Nico Williams scored first. Cole Palmer tied it, and then Oyarzabal scored in the 86th minute. So Spain scored first.
I'll be right back, Tech.
Okay. 83 minutes. Messi with the cross. That's a goal kick for England. Goal kick for England here. All right, 84 minutes. Well, just one thing. This game does not retire Messi from World Cups though, because he still has the third place match he's going to play. I mean, he can't win another World Cup, that's for sure, but it doesn't retire him. He still has one more World Cup game to play in Miami, by the way. Gianni Antetokounmpo, the Greek freak, is in the stadium right now. They just showed him. All right, Argentina with the ball. Otamendi. Heavy pass from Otamendi, but Argentina has the ball down the left flank. Ball goes back. Enzo Fernandez. He tries a long shot. Ooh, what a save from Pickford. Enzo Fernandez hit the shot on target. Pickford with the save. 84 minutes. Was that going in? I don't know, but that was a great save. Messi goes short again. Corner kick for Argentina. Messi on a 1v1 with Spence. Messi cuts inside. Finds Enzo. Shoots again. Oh, shit. 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 Argentina just tied the game. You can't rely on England for anything. You really can't. You can't. Pete, you're muted, I think.
That's exactly what we said, right? You can't sit back against Argentina for half an hour like that. So dumb. So dumb.
It was bound to happen. Oh, was Messi off? They're going to review it. Messi might have been off when he got the ball. Hold on. Infantino makes the call. He's like, don't review it.
Yeah.
Don't review it. But, sir, we checked. He was off. Don't review it.
I don't think he was off. I have to see the line, but it's very close. Beautiful strike. Beautiful strike. That's the problem when you sit back. They'll take shots from outside the box. Sooner or later, one will go in.
Yeah, look, England has no one to blame but themselves. We were talking about this in the stream. You guys that are here are all witnesses to that. We talked about it, how allowing Argentina to have the ball for over 30 minutes, this was bound to happen. I hate to say it, but they deserved it.
Yeah. No, England completely changed everything once they scored. It's like, what are you doing?
Carlos is saying Spain dominated the more athletic team, and people still think that if we get the best athletes, we'll win the World Cup. Guys, the players that the U.S. has right now, we have right now, in terms of athleticism, we're fine. That's not the issue. We have great athletes. That is not the problem. Okay?
Especially some of the guys like Alex Freeman, Balogun, Tillman's a very good athlete.
McKennie.
Adams, McKennie, A-Rob, somewhat. Dest, somewhat, right?
Yeah, this idea that we need our best. We have great athletes playing soccer. It's literally development. We don't have the technical foundation, the reading of the game, none of that.
Or the mentality. Or the mentality. You see Matt Freese being like, the criticism hurts. I'm like, this is what happens when you put a Harvard grad in goal. Like, what are we talking about?
Yeah, he was hoping we would all just be praising him. He was like, thank you for representing the country. It's like, brother, the game was 2-1. The game was 2-1. And actually, in the second half, we weren't creating, but Belgium also wasn't attacking anymore. We had a shot. Like,
we were starting to build some momentum. We hadn't created a ton of chances, but I rewatched that game 3 times. We were starting to build on something. It's not unreasonable that we could have scored. And then Matt Freese and Tim Ream, both of them, screwed it up together.
Yeah.
No, but it's also our culture, right? There are people defending Freese online, being like, words hurt. It's like, guys, there's a Colombian player currently in hiding because he misses penalty. I'm not saying that should be the level, but there's a big ocean between that, right? And what we are. Like, now you're an all-star. He comes home from like disaster. All-star. Tim Ream, all-star. Roldan, all-star.
All people are doing, they're just saying that he was shit in the World Cup, which he was. That's all they're doing.
Yes.
I mean, you know what? If he didn't like the criticism and everything, then just like next time they call you up for the World Cup, reject the call-up. Just don't go.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind that. Andres Cantor is losing his mind on Telemundo. Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
I
he's
mean,
from Argentina.
he's
He should be.
Argentine. I think still the greatest commenter in the modern game.
Yeah,
Like I'd rather listen to, I don't speak Spanish and I'd rather listen to Andres Cantor than any of the Fox guys.
the bar is low, but he's not bad. He's good. Well, the Fox guys are terrible. The Fox guys are terrible. It's Stu Holden, dude. I can't. I can't.
Dude.
Pete, 1 second. I'll be back here. I'm just gonna go to the bathroom real quick since you're here. I'll be right back,
Yeah,
guys. Behave with Pete.
yeah. Tack, do you think Pickford is having the game of his life? I think he's definitely having an incredible game. I don't know if it's the best game he's ever played, but honestly, it could have been 3 or 4 Argentina in the last 20 minutes. Pickford had to make 3 other saves. So Polly MVP says, I don't know if we win the World Cup with the best athletes, but with the women's success, I wouldn't completely rule it out benefiting us. We certainly would be more competitive, but win is a stretch. No, 100% athleticism benefits you, right? 100%. But it's not above technique. You need technical players, right? You do. And also, the Women's World Cup is not a great example. The rest of the world is actually catching up to the women, the U.S. women's team, because they're putting all of their resources and expertise into their women's games now, and they're going to develop more technical female players. I think it's just a matter of time.
Didn't Spain win the last World Cup?
Yeah.
Wilton is saying Yedlin versus Messi in the 2016 Copa America is what really showed athleticism versus skill to me. Yeah, Yedlin has the athleticism, right?
Zero
So,
technique. Then you have guys that have no
oh,
athleticism and
Argentina
no
hit the
technique.
post. McAllister. Oh my God, England, dude, England's gonna they're gonna lose this, aren't they?
9 minutes. They have a long time.
Goal, goal. Lautaro Martinez.
Holy crap. England bottled this. This is so England. So England.
Fuck
So,
England. Seriously, dude. Seriously, you can't count on them for anything.
and he's unmarked in the box. How do you leave Martinez unmarked in the box?
They were begging for it. They were
Well, now
begging
that it's
for it.
Argentina versus Spain in the World Cup, I think Spain has an even better chance.
Yeah, this kind of reminds me a little bit of like the 1990 World Cup, right? Where I think Maradona made it to the final after they won 86 and then they lost.
Yeah. Phew.
My goodness, dude. England is embarrassing.
I was just praising them for all the progress they'd made, but they still have this choking mentality they can't seem to get rid of, right? Like they're scared of Argentina. They score a goal and they're like, oh my God, how did that happen? All right, let's just sit back and hope for the best. It's a mentality issue.
And then ABL hat saying the problem is we played like little children. We had no business winning that match. A high school team would have done better. Until the US develops youth, we lose. Well, we had no business winning that game against Belgium based on the mentality and the players that we have. But in terms of quality, we could. We should have done
Yeah.
a lot better. But yes, in terms of mentality, we have no business ever winning games like that because those players are not built for those moments. Tack, did you see Freeze on the boarding member of USSF? Yeah, Pete sent me that. I saw it. Pete sent me that. Def Card is saying it's going home. They're going home. Yeah, they're going home.
Well, at first they still have to play France. I think France has a very good chance on that one. They have to at least do better than they did in 2018, right? Because they lost that third place playoff to Belgium.
Dude, unbelievable how coward England was in the second half. A bunch of cowards. They have now 5 minutes to try. Now they're gonna attack. Now let's attack. It's like, dude,
Yeah, now you have
why did
5
you
minutes.
fucking shit, dude? I swear. Well, let's try to look at the bright side here. They ain't winning in America, so there's
Yes.
that. Now we really need to hope Spain pulls this off.
Yeah. We're all Spain. We're all Spain on Sunday, guys. I wish I had a Spanish jersey to wear.
I might just buy it. I might go right now to Disney Springs and buy it.
Yeah.
Oh, now he's gonna send in Rashford and Ivan Tony. It's like, dude, why did you give up on attacking? It's freaking Tuchel, dude. He does this
Yeah.
every single time. He did that with Chelsea in the Champions League, and it worked, and he thinks it's gonna work every single time. They have to try to pull here, dude. 4 minutes, one goal. Rock bottom was the 1990 World Cup where Maradona was on screen saying mean words to Italian fans. I don't know, guys. I wasn't even born back then.
I wouldn't be surprised.
No. The English media is going to go nuts, as they
Yeah, they're going
should.
to blame Tuchel. They're going to blame Tuchel, which
Yes,
he certainly deserves some blame.
he should not have let them sit back like that with Argentina. Even these two idiots right here on YouTube were saying it, and then Tuchel couldn't see it. What's the model to follow? England or Argentina? I would prefer if we followed Argentina instead of England.
Yeah. We should have a mix of Argentina and France, right? Because Argentina, very technical players. Don't get me wrong, the French are also very technical. Everybody at this level is very technical, right? But I actually think we have a better chance of being France than we do of being Argentina. Because Argentina is a very technical culture. US is a much more athletic culture. And you can develop technique from a very young age, but we have incredible athletes all over this country that just don't get an opportunity. So I think the French model is actually the best model that the US should follow.
England now is just now England is attacking.
So we know they can.
Yeah. Fucking idiots. Yeah, that you play like cowards in the last 30 minutes. You invite Argentina to your field, you lose. Simple as that. This is such a shame, such an embarrassment from England. Let me see if I didn't miss anyone here in the chat. Do you think Pulisic is hate watching Tuchel? No, dude. Pulisic right now is making pasta, golfing, writing a book, making a new documentary, and most certainly resting. So that's what Christian Pulisic's doing right now. Okay, guys. Now we got 1 minute to go. Harry Kane. 1 minute to go. Long ball from Kane. Oh, that'll do. That'll do. Got 1 minute and Argentina got the ball. Argentina clears it. We got 45 seconds. Elliot Anderson. Rashford. 1v1. Cross goes in. Cleared by Romero. We got 30 seconds. Argentina has the ball with Messi. Messi. Oh, they're so stupid. If you foul, they're just gonna fall and sit for 30 seconds, and that'll do the game. That'll do. I was hoping someone would get a red for Argentina. Steven Spada, should we bring people that have worked in these development systems, or do you think we need to grow it from domestic leadership. We can do it ourselves, guys. It's not that hard to study, learn how they work, and apply it. You don't need to bring them necessarily.
Well, also the problem is that we're very fractured. It's a very big country. Every state has does their own thing with their state association. Every club does their own thing. Everyone has their own interests in the game. There's no unity. There's no unified standard the way you have in Japan, where it's like this is what we want to do across the board everywhere, and then in 15 years we're going to be having, world class players. Everyone does their own thing. There's no mandate. U.S. soccer is weak. These people who run, I've seen like these people that run state associations at club level. They're all idiots. They're idiots, most of them. They're trying to make as much money as they can. They don't give a fuck about development.
No. So there's no actual solution to that, guys. So the the game is over actually time wise, but the ref. If I was the ref, I would just end it. Don't complicate things for you. You're already over 1 minute over the added time. What is the ref doing? Who rests more, Pulisic or Tactical Dog? It's a tough one right there.
It's
Tactical
tight.
Dog.
It's close.
Tactical Dog skipped the Gold Cup as well. He
Yeah.
didn't go, and he
And the
skipped
Mexico
World Cup.
game.
In the Mexico game. Tactical Dog skips more games though. I think that's game. We're 130. That's a throw in for England. I guess we're going to 101. So we got 20 seconds. This is the last opportunity for England here in the game. And they lost the ball already. I find it hilarious when the team just gives up on defending, and then in the last like 5 minutes they go desperate. They start attacking. No, sorry, they give up on attacking, and then it's like, oh, so you could attack. Martinez dropped the ball. England, nope, that's game. They're not going to end it, ref. Dude, the ref is almost like begging for something controversial to happen. Just end the game at this point. 101 minutes. Dude, you lose with Lautaro Martinez scoring on you. I would just leave the country. I wouldn't play the third place game. I would just leave the country.
Oh, man.
Martinez takes the free kick. It's over. Argentina advances. England blew it. They blew it, guys. The game was under control for England, and they blew it. They're saying, stop hate watching Argentina, team of destiny. No. We're all Spain on Sunday. We're all Spain on Sunday. I'm sorry, I'm not.
I think by destiny, he means Infantino. It's pronounced Infantino. Although today, I don't think they got any calls necessarily that were so great for them.
No, today
they won this game fair and square today.
Yeah, today I would say it was fair. Today
it was the pathway to get here, right? Egypt, Cabo Verde, Switzerland.
Yeah, this game they just kind of let it play. I think there's literally no one that we can blame besides England.
Yeah, England did this to themselves.
This was all England, guys. I can't really blame anyone else but England. But anyhow, everyone, drop a like in the stream, subscribe. On Sunday, Pete will do the live watch along for the final. Between Spain and Argentina. I might do a post game at Chappelle Football. If I do it, we'll confirm it at Pete's stream. If I do it, okay, we'll confirm it there. Everyone, that's all. Pete, anything else before we go? Good.
That's it.
Bye, everyone. We'll see you guys on Sunday.